I'm trapped in my trailer today because there's a pretty serious windstorm going on. 25, 30 mile an hour winds sustained. It's actually causing a lot of damage out there, which I'll have to deal with tomorrow. But excuse the background noise and excuse any camera shaking that you may see. While I'm hunkering down, I wanted to have a nice cup of coffee, but I'm out of milk. So I thought I would do a little video about what you can do when you're out of milk and you don't like black coffee. Of course, the easiest is to learn to like black coffee. But if you don't, there are things you can put in there. Probably my favorite would be a scoop of ice cream, which I'm sure everybody knows about, but you don't think about it in the moment. So if you're out of cream, check your freezer. I haven't started milking my goats yet, so I don't have any milk. And I don't really buy milk because it doesn't really last long enough for a single person like me. So I use those powdered creamers, which work, but they're not really all that delicious, so it's easy to transition to other substitutes. The real problem with black coffee is it's got a bit of a bite to it. So you want to get rid of that bite. Of course, there's sugar and sweeteners, which is standard for coffee. Another option is salt, and I've tried that. It does work to take the bite away, but it's a salty cup of coffee, so you may try it in an emergency, but I don't recommend it. But something I find pretty interesting is flour. You wouldn't think of it, but I guess it's a Native American thing, Navajo. You might want to check on that, I'm not sure. But they use the bluebird flour you can find out here, which is regular flour, but a little bit lighter. It's like a little bit closer to cake flour than all-purpose flour, but all-purpose will work. And they usually toast it lightly first, like you would for any kind of gravy. And they'll add that to the coffee and sweeten it and make it pretty thick, like a gravy, or almost eat it with a spoon. So while your coffee is still hot, otherwise the flour won't dissolve, you just put a spoonful of flour in there. Stir it up well. I didn't toast it, and it lightens the coffee a little bit. But if you like your coffee very light, it's going to turn thick. So there's a balance there. So still pretty dark, but here's the taste test. I wouldn't say it's delicious, and it's a lot better with sugar in it, but just plain flour and coffee is better than black coffee if you don't like black coffee. So in a pinch, it'll work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.